Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos. And now in 2021, I'm also bringing you my latest creation, CirclingSpace.com. It's an online community where we get together and share more authentic communication and connection. It's something I desired to have exist in the world, and so I've created it, and I hope you will come and help me co-create it as it grows, because we are the ones that are making it the loving community that it is. So I'm leaving you a couple gifts down below in regard to the opening of Circling Space, and I hope you'll check those out, and I'll see you there. So now let me share with you this video, which is the 6th one in our series on healing your inner child. And this one, because it's the 6th, is your third eye inner child. Now, if you haven't read my book, Your Roadmap to Life Mastery, Discover the 7-Year Cycles That Shape Your Life, you may not be aware of the fact that energy leads matter. So our energy development is actually the precursor to our physical, biological development. And what I have found, I got a download in 2012, and then I've continued to work with the ideas that came down with clients and family and friends, and of course myself. And what I have found is there's this beautiful elegance of 7-year cycles that shape who we are. And that first 7-year cycle, from the womb, or one could say from when we're born, if we count the true root, from when we're born until 7 years old, that one is our most foundational, as you can understand. It's when we are little sponges and we're taking everything in. We don't really even have a filter. And during that time, it's the root chakra cycle, but each year of that 7-year cycle, we are developing another chakra. The first year, root. The second year, we're doing the sacral. Even though it's still root, we're founding our sacral. The third year, we're making the foundation of our solar plexus. The fourth year, the foundation of our heart, and so on, through up till 7 and the crown. And this is really exciting. It's scary for the fact that we are sponges, so we don't get much control over it when we're young. But later, now, we can actually reparent the inner child. We can go back and speak and be with the child of that particular chakra. Now, let me explain one more thing. Every year of those first 7 years, we have a major need. As human beings, we have a need that needs to be met. And if that need isn't met, then the chakra tends to close down because we're out in the world and our needs aren't met. So we close in. We can go back and meet those needs now. So that's what I'm inviting you to do. And today we're going to visit your 6-year-old child, the inner child that is related to your third eye chakra. Now, your third eye chakra is located here. It's between and above the brows, right there in the middle of the forehead. And it is the highest feminine. We have 3 feminine chakras and 3 masculine. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you, if you want to learn more about the specific need for each chakra, I have a video series on that, and I will leave the link below for that. So you can learn about the need for the root, the need for the sacral, and the need for the solar, and so on. The need for this third eye part of you, for the 6-year-old child, is the need to be connected to one's higher self and intuitive abilities, psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, the woo-woo stuff of the other realms. Can you feel that? And if you get together with any 6-year-old child, and if you have a child that's 6 years old in your life, you can go find out if this is true. Have a conversation, play with them, and you'll see that it's a year of great imagination. It also tends to be a year of a lot of awareness of what is felt and what is known from the inside out. So when you were 6 years old, what was your environment like? Was it a do, go, controlled environment? Or was it an environment where you had room for play and imagination? What was it like? When you shared about your fantasy world, or you made up a world with your friends or toys, was it honored by your family or siblings? Was it put down? I mean, your siblings are part of your family, but I mean, was it honored by your parents and the caregivers? And was it also honored by siblings? Because sometimes we can just get totally put down by an older sibling, and that energy can really affect us. Like our parents are fine with it, but the older sibling might really put down the fact that we feel that we see spirits or that we have friends from other realms. So you might be saying, yeah, but what's the difference between, having a fantasy world and having a world of other realms? Like you might be saying, well, I had the fantasy, but I didn't have the connection to the psychic realms. Well, really, they're one and the same. We just make the division in this logical world. But imagination, often it's hard to tell what is imagination and what is real in other realms. But all of it falls under the umbrella of this beautiful third eye chakra. And so what we're attempting to do here when we want to support that 6-year-old inner child is to go back and let this child know that your imagination is beautiful. Your intuitive abilities are beautiful. Your knowing is to be trusted. So now this is a big one. When you were 6 years old, or right around that age, were you taught to trust your instinct and intuition and feelings that came out of your body? Or were you taught to question them or told they were outright wrong? There's no such thing as spirits. There's no such thing as ghosts. Oh, that would never happen. Or that's not real. These are some of the statements. Were these statements said to you? If so, I invite you to join me in a meditation where we're going to go in and really honor the imagination of your third eye inner child, that 6-year-old. Does that feel good to you? And I also just want to talk about one more thing. In this particular area of the third eye, I've come across over and over and over again many people on my path who have a lot of skill, a lot of natural connection to their higher self and to their inner knowing, but are scared to death of it because they were taught to be frightened of it as a child, or, and this is the part I wanted to bring up, they've had past lifetimes, and I'm included in this group for sure, where they've been tortured or killed for expressing their third eye abilities. When I first got certified as a hypnotherapist, wells of fear around this came up for me. It just did as I began to feel into helping others from this guidance and this intuitional place. I became aware that I've been tortured and killed, and it like all ran together. There was so much of it. There wasn't like one life. It was just this thing. And I want you to be aware that we are in a different era now. Not only are we coming awake on the planet, but it's a safer place now for us to be able to express our intuitive and psychic abilities. The word that's coming up for me right now is witch. The masculine word we use in English for that is warlock. The witch and warlock energy. You can see how the minute I say witch, there's all this black energy around it. But there are white witches. Many, many beautiful witches that are here to spread the love and spread the good. And there are many magical, powerful, positive spells and ways that we can bring our energy into the world to make this an even better place for all of us. And so if you're a part of that, I'm speaking to you. Let's free these third eye abilities by meeting with your beautiful 6-year-old inner child. So find yourself a place where you're going to be completely alone. It's private, it feels safe, and I will walk you through this meditation.
Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, and I'm going to be your guide on this meditative journey. We're going to visit and heal your third eye chakra inner child. Please make sure you're not driving or using any machinery or doing any activity that requires your conscious awareness, because we're going to be taking a deep and relaxing journey into your unconscious now. Find a comfortable seated position and gently close your eyes. Draw your attention to your breath and just notice the way your breath moves, gently moves your body. On the inhale, there's a light expansion, and on the exhale, there's a relaxing letting go. Inhale, notice the light expansion. Exhale, notice how your body relaxes and just lets go, because it feels so good to let go, doesn't it? You may also notice the way my voice is guiding you. It's safe here. I'm with you. This journey is safe. You can let go, relax, and go deeper into your unconscious now. I'd like you to imagine a golden bubble above your heads. Now see this bubble gently popping, and as it pops, it releases positive, soothing energy that pours gently over your heads. You may feel the sensation of this energy lightly pouring over your head like a gentle massage down to your shoulders, over your shoulders, just pouring down, creating more relaxation as it moves down your arms, all the way into your hands, relaxing all the little muscles and bones of your hands. This golden energy soothing its way over your chest and belly, over your hips and down your thighs. Feel the flowing energy move over your knees and your shins and your ankles, and your calves relax too, as this soothing golden energy moves down into your feet, relaxing all the little bones and muscles of your feet. You may notice you feel even more relaxed with the earth right here. You may notice that you feel a little heavier, a little more grounded, a little safer. Now that your entire body has felt this soothing relaxation, now I would like you to imagine you're at the top of a wooden staircase, a beautiful wooden staircase. Perhaps you can even smell the wood it's made of. It's got a shining luster. You may want to touch the smoothness of the banister, or just enjoy the gleaming shine of the wood, the beautiful color of the wood. And you may notice any little carvings, any special things about this staircase, and just enjoy it more. You are now going to step down the staircase one step at a time, and as you step down, each step will double your relaxation, double your ability to let go. The stairs go from 10 down to 1, and when you reach 1, you'll find yourself totally relaxed at the bottom. On the top, it's 10, taking a step down the beautiful staircase, 9, feeling this wave of relaxation going down deeper, 8, and another step down, 7, stepping deeper into relaxation, 6, and deeper down, 5, and more relaxed, 4, and deeper down, 3, anticipating the bottom rung, 2, and landing at the bottom of the staircase, 1. Now, I want you to look across the way and notice your 6-year-old self. It's you at 6 years old. Notice what you're doing. What are you wearing? Can you feel what you're feeling? Your little 6-year-old self? You may notice a desire to reunite with your little one. Take this time to go over and be near your 6-year-old child self. And now I would like you to tell your 6-year-old self, I'm here for you. Notice any reaction and say it again for more reassurance. I'm here for you. How does your little one react to you being here, present, loving? Now, tell your little one, I love how you know things. I love the way you follow your intuition, your knowing. I love your imagination, how you visualize things. I love the magic of you. Notice how your little one responds. And give your 6-year-old a hug, a beautiful hug of appreciation. And as you're hugging your 6-year-old self, feel the two of you uniting so much that you meld together. You come together as one. Feel this sense of more knowing, of more trust, of other realms, magical realms, intuitive sensing. Feel this sense of knowing from other realms. And as you feel this in your body, let your sense of unity with your little 6-year-old grow as you journey back up the wooden staircase to share your intuitive gifts with the world. 1, stepping up, feeling slightly more energized. 2, feeling into the possibilities. 3, feeling the joy of connecting with other realms. 4, feeling that sacral part of you that seems to know. 5, letting that energy move up higher into your solar plexus and your heart. 6, feeling that energy move into your throat. 7, feeling the energy of being able to express this magical part of yourself, this knowing part. 7, 8, feeling the energy move up to your third eye. 9, as if it's opening the blinds in a dark room. 10, eyes open, feeling your knowingness, your whole body alive with awareness of other realms.
Welcome back. How was that meditation for you? I just love the inner children meditations. Can you say inner children? Inner kiddos? I love communing with the little ones within us. All the different ages have a different flavor, a different need. And the need of your inner child of your 6th year is the third eye need of connecting with your intuition, your imagination, your psychic abilities, and your higher self. Now, often these needs have never been faced in our lives because they are considered not fundamental needs. You can feel as we move up the chakras, they are less and less fundamental, right? But still, they're so important. In some ways, they're more important because as they go higher, they go deeper into who we really are. I mean, the third eye is trusting yourself. You are your ultimate guru. And actually, your 6-year-old child has stuff to share with you. So I've mentioned this in another video, and I'm going to mention it now. A really good exercise for you to do here is to write with your non-dominant hand. Journal. What do I know? What do I intuitively feel? Or even go back and pull out memories of what you knew back then, what you felt, what you sensed. And just start to let that child talk, and let that 6-year-old in you talk about, I felt this but was told it wasn't true. An example might be, I felt conflict with my parents but was told it wasn't true. See, I'm moving my left hand because I'm a right-handed person, so the left is my non-dominant. Whichever is your non-dominant is really hard to write from, usually, unless you're ambidextrous. But for the most part, did I say ambidextrous? Ambidextrous. That's a hard word, you guys. So basically, whichever one is your non-dominant hand, it doesn't matter so much if you can even read it, but writing with it will tap you directly into the child's self. Even the frustration of being able to write, because we're just learning to write when we're like 5 and 6. I believe I brought this exercise up in the throat chakra video, and I think it's really, really strong. And another fun one here to bring out your third eye child is bring out some oracle cards and play a game with your third eye child. Like literally close your eyes, focus inward to your 6-year-old self, invite yourself, I've got these oracle cards, do you want to play? And then bring them out and have your child pick a card and you pick one. Like play with your inner self. I know for many that might sound silly, but these silly activities are so opening, especially in these upper woo-woo chakras where we are so taught to close down. Now, if you were raised in a family that it was a lineage of psychic abilities and you were taught to respect it, bless you, you are so fortunate. But for most of us, and I've had a lot of clients, so I've seen for most of us, this is an area that has been shut down culturally, personally, usually by our family, and sometimes, here's a big one, even by ourselves. Because when you're young, you're so aware of all the other realms, but you're not taught that those are real. So if you see ghosts, it can be very, very scary because no one else is seeing them, or there's a particular feeling to it that you don't understand. So there's so much going on here, and I just invite you, listen to this meditation and do it a couple more times if you really want to open your third eye. And we often say open your third eye, but what I really mean is just if you want to cultivate trust of your inner self. I cannot think of another age when this has been more important. The energies are moving right now. We're going through a second awakening of the age of Aquarius with all the Aquarian energy, and we are being invited to completely embrace all these other abilities that we have that we can't see in just the physical world. So that's it for this week, beautiful soul. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Thank you for being brave enough to check into this woo-woo side of yourself and begin to embrace the larger, bigger spiritual part of you. You are more than just this body. This body of yours is beautiful and it's brought you this far in life, and still you are even more than just your body. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like it, please share it, and I will see you on the next video when we look at and visit your crown chakra inner child, the child of 7 years old. I'm sending you so much love.